Explain what the heck is this to me, because people are asking me about this.
Russel brand, it seems like, has partnered or created a product, probably more like partnered, which is a EMF blocker for your phone. Now,
what the heck is EMF?
Electromagnetic frequencies. And electromagnetic frequencies are found in...
So radiation?
It's pretty much electro radiation that you find from your phones, from power plants, and all that sort of stuff.
So people are making this sound crazy. You sound like you're in.
I don't know how effective a tiny little pop socket on your phone is for blocking EMFs.
Fair enough.
I do know that EMFs can be affected, like if you have chronic headaches or tension, that you should check for electrical wires or electrical magnetic frequencies in your walls, like with like a construction thing, to see because if your headboard's really close to the wall and there's like a lot of electrical stuff there.
And this stuff is real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I also heard something about there's certain type of paints you could paint the outside of your house to prevent electrical frequencies coming in.
I think it might be a certain type of paint or even just black. Black is EMF rejecting. So there's a house that down the street from where I live, a few blocks away, that lives literally right next door to a power plant. So big power plant that like powers the whole city, and just like a short, tiny little street away, and their whole house is painted black
because of the power plant.
Yeah, from the EMFs. Yeah. And I would guess, this is not.
This is my first time hearing about all this. So this is not an endorsement, and I don't know what this is, but I just learned that there are radiation that you're exposed to when you're flying.
Wow.
So not only is your immune system lowered because you're at a higher altitude.
People get sick when they land.
Yes, you get at a higher altitude. So it's just like going way, 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 way up in the mountains, except you're even higher, even though the cabins are pressurized, but you're also being exposed to radiation that could reduce life expectancy. I just learned that. So if there's radiation in flying, your immune system is being destroyed. There's these whatever radiation that people paint their houses black. I still don't understand what this is, though.
All right, so let's dig away.
Don't you and haven't you always felt that on some level the various frequencies travelling through the air could be impactful? Could 5G towers be detrimental? I suppose they could.
He's talking about 5G towers.
So this is where it gets a little sticky. EMFs are definitely real.
Okay.
Now the level of how detrimental they are is, I think, is more the debatable aspect of it, and then it really starts to play into like 5G was created to give everyone cancer versus like 5G was created to give everyone better internet connection.
Okay, let's hear him out. So this is not his product. This is someone else's product, and this is a brand deal. It sounds like Russel Brand is a brand ambassador. Pun intended.
Yeah, maybe he has equity in it or something.
Okay, let's see.
It's had suspicions of technological innovation because it seems mysterious. The National Toxicology Program concluded that radio frequency radiation of the type currently used by cell phones can cause cancer. Do you really believe that we are so evolved and in such a supreme state? No, we're doing all sorts of stuff now in almost every conceivable direction. AirTech are the only published, peer-reviewed, patented EMF protection solution trusted by experts, neuroscientists, doctors, and pro-fighting athlete cage fighters. Its effectiveness has been proven in real time. Again, I return to what I'm increasingly beginning to understand is my own modality for discerning what we may be dealing with. Reductively speaking, I'm saying it's the Steve Jobs I would never give my kids an iPad phenomena.
I'm excited to bring to you guys our first ever Bless God Summit happening March 27th, 28th, 29th in Southern California. The Beat's very own Alan Parr and Jen Parr, my guy John McCrae from the What Do You Mean YouTube channel, Preston Perry, Dr. Sean McDowell, Live Actions, Lila Rose, Trizzle Fitness, my pastor Jeff and his wife Erin Moores, as well as live performances from America's Got Talent winner Dustin Savella, Ryan Horton leading worship, Dirt Poor Robbins, and a special concert from John Keith and Miles Minnick. And listen, the goal of this conference is so that we can be the solution to all this craziness as we're coming out of a very tumultuous 2024. I don't know who's going to win this election, but I know there's going to be a lot of upset people come 2025, regardless of how all this stuff goes down. And I'm excited to announce that we really want to get as many of you there as we can. So we developed a couple of things. One, we now have a full scholarship opportunity. For those of you guys that are like, Ruslan, I want to be there, man, but the way my bank account is set up right now, I just can't cut it, bro. Okay, great. We have a scholarship available where you can fill out a scholarship, and we have opportunities for those of y'all that got it and got the funds and you want to sponsor someone. We have opportunities to sponsor someone, and right inside of the ticket sales section, and an opportunity to buy a pay it forward ticket, as well as group discounts. If you want to bring a bunch of your friends, or if you're a pastor and you want to bring your whole staff, those are available as well. And there's now even payment plans. So you could put a little bit down now, and I think you'll take it out every month or so. But there is some bad news. If you're watching this right now, that means you already missed the very first price jump. The prices were super cheap, and when we initially launched this, now they went up. They're going to go up again in a few weeks. So go to blessgodsummit.com now to get your tickets, to apply for a scholarship, to sponsor someone going that needs to be there. And I can't wait to see you guys, hang out with you guys in person, March 27th, 28th, 29th, here in beautiful North County, San Diego, Carlsbad, California. That is interesting. I'll never go. Is that why? I thought it was because of the psychological impact on kids' brain.
That's the reason I would do it.
Yeah, I didn't think it had anything to do with
EMFs.
EMFs.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know about this.
I think it's something to be aware of. Increasingly, my brother wants to get wired headphones. I think that's a little much, like because the EMFs from Bluetooth AirPods. You know, and it's like that's probably negligible. But I'll tell you this: I knew a guy that was telling me about when phones first came out. He was older, in his 60s, maybe 50s, and he was telling me that he had a friend that was wealthy enough at the time to get one of those big cell phones with the antenna, the whole nine.
Yeah, like back the bricks back in the 80s.
Yep. Before they were super accessible, brand new technology. He said that dude was on the phone all the time, walking around, just kind of flexing, always on the phone for a long time. Got a brain tumor.
Yep.
Definitely.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Mind you, that unresearched technology that's like super, probably actually pretty radioactive, you know, versus like something that they've perfected over a lot of years is probably less, but you carry it on you for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would assume that like having the phone up to your ear is probably not a good idea. I don't really even answer the phone like that. I just be having it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
But is the claim here that this whole thing can really just prevent it through adding a little magnet sticker to your phone?
So it blocks the EMF transmission. So it's like I'm guessing it would be closer to like a metal is a conductor of electricity, right? And so you put something similar to how if you're not grounded, you can be electrocuted, but if you're grounded, the electricity passes through you.
That's
science. Like, yeah.
Okay,
like
play the rest of this video. I'm very.
Don't you and haven't you always felt that on some level the various frequencies
Okay, so we
traveling
already watched
through
that.
the air
Pause.
could be?
So it doesn't sound like, I don't know if this is his company. Okay, so multiple studies showed that the link between excessive exposure to EMF radiation and the disruption of your body's biological process, tremors and dizziness, chronic headaches, with less than, yeah. We have the only scientifically validated, interesting language, not proven, validated solution. Diffracts harmful EMF radiation around you, protects you from radiation that results in free radicals that damage your body. Okay.
So this is without air. That seems like Photoshop, but all right.
5-layer system diffracts EMF without device damage. I don't even know what the word diffract means.
Diffracts is probably like disperses or rejects, I guess.
Protection from EMF emitted modern technology. Okay.
Not cheap.
Oh my gosh. These things are kind of pricey. And so you just kind of throw
How much
it on.
is your life worth?
You just kind of throw it on the back of your phone?
I guess so, yeah. Kind of like a pop socket.
Okay. They
From
got a couple of doctors here.
Okay. From neuroscientists, biohackers, and health practitioners, Aries LifeTune is the gold standard of EMF technology, unlike any other.
What does it really say? Shout out to Eric Cruz. He says, I mean, your cell phone legit says to keep it 8 inches away from your body. Is that real? Google that. Does that really say that?
Yeah.
Does that really say that, Eric? I used to be a sound guy at church. We used wireless mics for singers. I heard a signal going in and out. Turned out it was being affected by the metallic print in a woman's shirt. It's all around. What? Hold on. Yes, you should keep your smartphone at least 8 inches, not 8 feet. Did he say 8 feet?
No, he said 8 inches.
He said 8 inches. Yes, you should keep your smartphone at least 8 inches away from your body to reduce exposure to radiation? Bruh.
And the worst part is I don't think getting the stupid dumb phone or the flip phone fixes this.
Well, but there's this little thing that you put on the back of your phone fix it.
All right. EMF impact on human health is vastly underestimated, affecting all ages from prenatal to old age. We need to acknowledge and mitigate these effects on every organ system with proper devices and methodology. Okay. There are definitely EMF issues in our world, which is generally good to not always be plugged in. I have recently been like, am I using too much AirPods? Because every time I put my son down at night, rock him to bed.
You got your AirPods on.
Got my AirPods in, listen to a podcast. And I was like, that's just a lot of AirPod time. It's probably not in the grand scheme of things. It's not like I have them all day. But even and then being in here, like we get into EMFs, dog. With like all the wires and signals and computers.
Sure.
But yeah, this is probably a little radiation hotspot. We should order a little EMF transmitter on Amazon and then test it in here and add it onto the back end of this video. See if we can prime it.
Can we test it? Like, can we actually test can we test how much EMF is in this room and then test if we put it? That would be interesting. If you could test how much EMF is released. Again, I'm learning all this in real time. That would be interesting.
To test EMF levels, you can use an EMF meter. Call your power company or hire a professional. Okay, so let's look up an EMF meter.
Interesting.
Let's go to Amazon.
Russell Brand was demonetized by YouTube. Unfortunately, now he has to rely on pushing any products that will pay him in order to get his message out. He often does it in tongue-in-cheek British humor. Jonathan, that's very sophisticated of you.
That is.
That's very sophisticated of you.
I mean, this has some good results, and we can get this here. I mean, how is it Prime? And it comes Saturday, October 26th.
Prime been slipping.
What the heck, dude? That's crazy. I want to hear tomorrow.
Ghostbusters did. Okay.
We should order this and test it.
I'm not opposed to it. Should we order and test it and then get Russell Brand's product and see if it moves?
I mean, bro, if we find out, we're gonna have to drop.
What if the thing is real? What if it really works?
And then we drop $5,000 on those little like pop sockets to put on all the computers here.
What if it's real?
I mean, hey,
all my liberal friends hate this part of whatever he's doing right now.
Conservative.
No, my liberal friends think this is like conspiracy theory.
EMF.
Yes.
That's because liberals love institutions.
Do you know that's a recent development?
And you know what else though? Liberals love institutions and liberals love the general consensus. Nowadays.
That's very modern. I'm gonna add this to the cart.
But if you do a couple minutes of research, why does your phone tell you to keep it 8 inches away from your body at all times?
That's sus. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's sus.
Well, I'm saying like no, it's not a Democrat or Republican that's telling you this. That's just like, and so the people that are a bit more spooky dooky, right? They're like, oh, they make a big deal about it and then maybe blow it too out of proportion. But in general, it definitely is something about EMFs.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.